Alright. So many chapters to go. Almost at the end. We're almost there. Yeah, let's just put the Hot Springs Horkeu Kamui in the group. Oh god. The Demon King bound to the Bear Mountain. Ah! I believe that drove them away. That should be the last of the Wyverns who attacked. We may be attacked again if we remain here, though. Let us move farther into the cave. Thank you, Horkeu Kamui. You really saved us. You have nothing to thank me for. It is my duty to protect my hero. I am happy so long as you are safe. Let us move from here and leave that massive man. Let us move from here. Leave that massive man to me. I will carry him. By the way, do you go to school with him? Yeah, he's older than me though. What is wrong? You sound as though there's something on your mind. I don't know why you saved me. I see. It sounds like a lot has happened. However, if I may be so bold, the two of you are quite similar. Me and him? What do you mean? Perhaps that was not the correct way to put it. He is not similar only to you. You see, I have raised and sent off countless heroes in my home world of Kamui Kotan. I still do not have an answer as to what they lived and fought for. Even now that I am in this Tokyo, nothing has changed. I still vow to stand beside heroes seeking answers. It is not so simple to understand others, my hero. Thoughts can only be understood by one thinking them. I did not strive to understand those countless heroes. Perhaps I had the illusion that I already did. I know I needn't tell you this, but I believe it best simply to ask. Decisions can be made once you talk everything out. Just avoid having any regrets. Do not become like me. I know you can do it, my beloved hero. Your classmate must be having a nightmare. He has yet to wake. This is not good. The blood is soaking through the bandages. We need to change them. I need your help, my hero. If only Snow or Bathan were here, they could help ease his pain with their medicines. I am sorry. Please just wait a little longer, classmate Brandon. This will have to do. By the way, I did not have a chance to hear your answer earlier. What happened on that mountain? The Wyverns in a rage. The Black Snow. What is going on? I also haven't heard from Snow or Bathib, who should be somewhere in these mountains. And for how many times have we filled someone in? Snow and Bathib were turned to ice. Yeah, but once the app battle's finished, they'll go back to normal, right? That rule only applies to Tokyo. Since we are in a collided land, that will not be the case. Snow spoke of this, I only overheard, so I cannot be sure, but when on a collided land, quitting the app will not heal your injuries. Normally, the effects brought about sacred artifacts will only occur when within battle zones. Once the battle is over and the battle zone is closed, everything that happened inside will be reset. However, collided areas, in a manner of speaking, one large battle zone. Only those who are under a gate's influence exist there. They are worlds in which reality and fiction are interchanged. It is the same as the experiment we conducted earlier when we closed off the Colosseum. To revert everything to normal, you must close the battle zone, and in this case, the collided area, or you can defeat the one who caused the injuries in battle and place them under your rule. However, Bald Mountain is the Dark Lord Chernobog's home. On this mountain, his power is absolute. Dark Lord Chernobog? You mean that Disney thing You mean that thing from Disney that I've only seen in, like, what, Fantasia? And seen as a not so troublesome boss in Kingdom Hearts? The Master of Ice, the Master of the Ice Castle atop the mountain. He is a Dark Lord who can freeze all who oppose him. That sounds completely opposite of Disney's version. He is much like a guild master with this mountain as his guild's territory. So long as Chernobog resides in this mountain, we cannot close the battle zone. In other words, without defeating the Dark Lord, there is no way to reverse the effects of his Frost Sacred Artifact. Hold on a minute. How do you know so much? Do you know the Dark Lord? Yes, I know of him. We have crossed paths before. The day that Snow requested I come to this mountain, I came face to face with the Dark Lord himself. My name is Chernobog, the incarnation of death, born of frigid silt. I am the Dark Lord, bound to Bald Mountain and summoned to the Bald Mountain of this Tokyo. Welcome to my frozen domain, Mentor of Heroes. You are the Dark Lord, bound to this mountain? That is correct, Horkeu Kamui. I am your polar opposite. I stand to oppose all heroes. Because I am bound to this mountain, I cannot leave. My very sacred artifact is the black frost which covers this mountain. My sacred artifact is constantly operating and grants a slow, freezing death to any who would trespass upon the mountain. Trespassers are turned to icicles, whether I wish them to or not. If you, esteemed guest, intend to intrude upon my mountain, my sacred artifact will reduce you to nothing more than an ice sculpture. I have something I wish to ask of you. Let me tell you a story of the distant past, from before I came to be known as the Dark Lord of my homeworld. The story begins with a peasant from some village lost on the mountain. They heard there was treasure upon it and wanted to dig it up. They intruded upon the mountain to do so. As such, they became vulnerable to my sacred artifact and ended up frozen solid. This is a story which repeated itself time and time again, and at some point, I came to be known as the Dark Lord. The punishment fits the crime. Countless heroes have attempted to slay me, and every single one was turned to ice, tragically fading from the world. So let me ask, Mentor of Heroes, why have no heroes been able to slay me? I hate you all. All of you send in such weaklings who cannot stand against me. Why do I still live? Why have none come so far as to lay a finger on me? The heroes whom you've raised, whether they come to my castle or not, have all fallen so trivially. You who partake in such foolish endeavor as to trying to create heroes. I hate you all. What meaning is there in repeated futility? It has gained you nothing but a pile of corpses. What purpose have I continued this slaughter? If there is a purpose, tell me! Poor guy. Inside his frozen heart, nothing than a longing for death. His soul wavers with isolation and resignation. He has rejected all, and so come to despise all. I did not know what to say to the Dark Lord. What could I have said? He was the same as all the heroes whom I had trained. All were merely victims of reality. The masses are felled by the Dark Lord, and the Dark Lord is defeated by a hero. Then the hero is crushed by the masses. That is the way of the world. One such as I, who was unable to understand my heroes, could not possibly have an answer for the Dark Lord. However, if we wish to save Snow and the others who were frozen, then we have no choice but to defeat the Dark Lord. Let's get going then. Do not push yourself, my hero. You do not want to end up like your classmate. You fell from that cliff as well. It would be best for you to rest at least one night. But everyone's... I understand how you feel. However, if you push yourself too hard, all will be lost. I beg of you, please rest, Brandon, just for a short while. I will stand guard outside and ensure that no Wyverns enter. While I am away, I leave your classmate in your hands. Everything hurts. Brandon! Zao, are you finally conscious? I've been conscious the whole time. I didn't sleep a wink. You saved my life. That's right, I guess I did save you. Why did I save you? I wasn't going to save you. I was so angry. You just do whatever you want, never listening to a single thing I say. You don't respect me at all. You might be the worst I ever tried to recruit. Maybe if you... I don't know. I don't know how it came to this. What should I have done? I've done my absolute best to make others fall in love with the mountains. And they said their gear was heavy, I would hold it for them. If they complained of the danger, I would make everything safe for them. Any mountain I traversed at least once will become however tame I want it to be. Even letting them climb such tame mountains wasn't enough. No matter what I've done, no one grew to love the mountains as much as I do. I love the mountains more than anything else. I'm proud of that. I want others to love mountains just as much as I, but I've never been able to get them to. That doesn't make any sense. What do you mean? You're the #1 mountain lover, right? Anyone else loving them just as much? Wouldn't that be impossible? I could say the same to you. Everything you do is a contradiction. Even though you got dragged here by me, you won't go back when I tell you to. Well, when you put it that way, yeah. See? Even you think so. This is hilarious. It looks like everything I did was completely pointless, huh? No matter how nice I was, it was all meaningless. Why do you choose to walk the hardest path? You should feel bad for being so contrary, I swear. Going mountain climbing with you is nothing but a pain. Still, I don't get why, but when I'm with you, I remember the first time I ever climbed a mountain, the day that I learned what mountains were. I had stubby little legs, and the path was so tough, I walked slowly, completely out of breath. I was totally absorbed in it, but it was so much fun. That was so long ago. Yeah, How could I have forgotten? When I'm by myself, I can climb any mountain with ease. So why do I feel so happy remembering those times? When I'm you like this, I remember how it used to be. I didn't fall in love with the mountains because they're easy to climb. Zao. Letting go brings clarity. Distance makes the heart grow fonder. I've learned that recently. Clarity comes from letting go. Love is gained from distance? I feel like I've been forgetting something important. Whoever taught you those things is far more wise than me. I want to see what you see, Zao. It's strange, even though we were at each other's throats back there. Mountains don't do that. They can be intense sometimes, but they just stay with you silently. Even so, back there, when I took you in my arms and leapt from Kunlun, the mountain I saw was different from usual. It was gorgeous. I've climbed many a mountain by myself. I thought that I knew everything there was to know about mountains. My rule lets me conquer any mountain I've climbed, so I thought that I would be able to control the dragon's vein. I knew everything about the mountains, and wanted to spread that joy to someone who had yet to understand their beauty. That was all I could think about. But I found something I didn't know yet. How could that have happened? If you hadn't been there, would I have been able to see that facet of the mountain? Perhaps what I knew was only a small part of the mountains. I'm scared. I feel like everything I've ever known is falling apart. Still, my heart is pounding, harder than it ever has before. I want to go places with you, Brandon. This is different from that day at school when I first invited you out, though. I'm not going to try to make you love the mountains anymore. I want to challenge the mountains with you for myself. Saying things like this, I'm more than just strange. I'm another fool. Who would listen to a request like that? If I were more normal, if I knew more about the world at large, maybe then I could think of something more convincing to say, but I can't. So I'm just stuck with this clumsy, stupid request. Asking you is all I can do. After we've rested up a bit, let's go. Together. Yeah, together. We are classmates after all. When did I fall asleep, Brandon? Hey, where did you go, Brandon? Is it all right to leave him behind? He does need to sleep off his wounds, but we could have waited a little longer. Well, so long as you deem this acceptable, then who am I to disagree? I left behind a blanket and some rations. Once he recovers, he should be able to descend from the mountain. You're coming with me? This is for my friend Snow, my fellows in Ikebukuro, and for you, my hero. I will act as your shield with no hesitation. This body of mine exists solely to aid you. Also, I would like to know something. Why did the heroes I raised fight? And what were those Dark Lords thinking? I have always searched, even in my home at Kamui Kotan. However, I've never been able to find the answers. That is why I answered the summon to Tokyo. I must see this fight through to the end. For my precious heroes who have faded from existence. Look, the sky is splitting. There is a single path where black frost is not falling. It appears the Dark Lord Chernobog is inviting you in. Or not. It appears the Wyverns along that path are waiting for you as well. Let's take care of them, my hero.
世界征服とか言ってくれたら。
暗いな。止められはせん、止められはせん。
稲妻のごとく早く。それでもついてきてみせろ。行くぞベイビー。
熱いな。止められはせん。
稲妻のごとく早く。それでもついてきてみせろ。行くぞベイビー。
I didn't expect that one to be dragged over.
熱いな。
涼しいものさ。
止められはせん。止められ。
夜空の星より輝く思い出、この冒険の中で掴むのさ。さあ共に行こうぜ私のヒーロー。ひと夏のクライマックスだ。
熱いな。止められはせん。
分かったよ。スーリアの輝きを。
行くぞベイビー。
熱に任せてこの身を躍らせ、高ぶるままに共に落ちよう。ずっとお前とこうしたかった。ようやく夢が叶った。好きだ。
Wait, did he just hit himself with countdown?
止められはせん。
Oh my god, what the hell, man?
分かったよ。スーリアの輝き。
行くぞベイビー。
熱いな。止められはせん。
分かったよ。スーリアの輝きを。
夜空の星より輝く思い出、この冒険の中で掴むのさ。さあ共に行こうぜ私のヒーロー。ひと夏のクライマックスだ。
ロールはリールールは離断。我が名において命ずる。いでよ鉄頭鉄尾。
俺にこれから来年はちったお利口さんになるこったな。
And so another life is frozen. Fade away, little life. Fade away. I am the incarnation of death, born of frigid silt. I have been bound to this mountain since the day I was born. I have never been away from Bald Mountain. Wherever I am, Bald Mountain shall manifest. There are not many who can survive on this mountain. Humans, Therians, and monsters alike all freeze and shatter. Essentially, it is only the Wyverns covered in thick scales which are able to coexist with the dragon's veins. Because of this, I am bound to this isolation for all eternity. I do not know the warmth of another. I have stopped even dreaming about it. I feel something in the depths of my chest, freezing over. There are so many of them. They just won't stop coming. If we keep fighting like this, we'll eventually be overwhelmed. I swear I will protect my hero, even if it costs me my life. Ugh. Roll of the Stalwart! Roll of Appropriation! Roll of the Barbarian! Roll of Infinitude! I only Wakahozuin, engrave my name onto thee! Usurp all! I Kingo Takabushi, engrave my name onto thee! Encircle all! Ravenous Hunter! Giant Bastion! Oh my god, I saw a glimpse of Kingo. You! Sorry to keep you waiting. I swear I can't even take my eyes off you for a second. You're safe. I look away for a moment and look what you get into. Don't butt in like that when I'm talking. I should say the same to you. I'm trying to talk to Brandon. I heard that those two are volatile combination. But do they not seem like well-matched allies? Us? Friends? Fat chance! Why? Thank you, Oniwaka. You came too, huh? Don't make it sound like I was tagging along with that idiot. Don't forget I'm one of your friends too. There's something I want to make clear. I'm sure you don't really care, but I think I may have been leading you on a bit. Of course, I see someone else inside of you. It's someone I don't remember, though. That may be a remnant from a previous life, or reincarnation, but it's likely someone from a spirit realm that I can't even remember. Doesn't matter how I got started, though. I'll serve you no matter what. There's no one else I'll fall for as much as I have you, Brandon Giollo. I've never seen their face, and I can't even say who they are. Just please don't misunderstand. Alright. Now that that's out of the way, what's your next order, Brandon? The path's open! Now go, Brandon! What are you doing, Kingo? Get a move on, Brandon! They're in the castle too? All your buddies are pretty beefy. A body that big must have a lot of blind spots. I'm not here to help you out. I just came to watch. You're tensing up your shoulders too much. Try to relax. If you fail, worst case, you'll just die. Do you not think so, too? Kamui Silver Wolf. You and I both raise heroes. Worst case, I'll just die. You make that sound okay! That's all life really is. We're constantly inching towards death. Once you realize that and come to accept it, there isn't much else to be afraid of in this world. When you put your life on the line, you can reach new heights. If you throw your life away, you can see new sights. You need to live life for today. Hero, you have done well to come this far. I welcome you to my humble abode. However, you have committed a heinous crime, Wolf. You are not welcome here. What? Is this? Impossible! My gallant guardian should be able to freeze and shatter anything, but it's hopeless. You cannot tear down that wall. You must stand there and watch as the hero and the Dark Lord come face to face, unable to influence the outcome. You must bear witness to the tragedy of your actions bring about. Let it be etched into your mind. Now, time for you, hero. Are you Chernobog? Yes, I am the Dark Lord Chernobog. I am the incarnation of death, born of frigid silt. I am the Dark Lord bound to the Bald Mountain. Nice to meet you. I cannot... Would you mind unfreezing everyone? I cannot do that. My sacred artifact does not function based on my will. My sacred artifact automatically freezes any who would intrude upon Bald Mountain. As a result, living things simply shrivel up when encroaching on this mountain. Defeating me may be your only chance of successfully unfreezing your companions. Many heroes have tried, but so far, none have succeeded. Abandon all hope, hero, just as I have. Abandon hope? Abandon hope? We shall die in obscurity, never to accomplish anything. All who step foot on this mountain succumb to such a fate. Watch, you foolish wolf, then spread the news across the world. Bear witness to the futility of the heroes you've raised to send out to their fates. So many have failed to defeat the Dark Lord because of this. None shall so much as come close. Do you remember what I told you, young hero? My Black Frost freezes all who would intrude upon Bald Mountain. Those who would seek to stand against me are exactly that, intruders. Now you too shall freeze and shrivel up. They are neither special cases nor exception to this rule. All are equal. Uh-oh. Brandon! And so, yet another hero's life has been extinguished, only to shrivel away. I want to embrace you. I do not know the warmth of another. I have long since abandoned that hope. But Roll of the Wanderer! Rule of Rending! Come forth, boundless tail! Impossible! My ice cannot be broken! It is futile, young hero. My Black Frost is limitless. You have nowhere to run. All you heroes always think you can escape your fates, but you evaded it! How could you evade that much frost? My hero, Brent. I see. You didn't evade it. You dominated it. He finally noticed. I guess whippersnappers can't be sent to an early grave after all. That sacred artifact is one to be reckoned with. However, there's no way it will freeze its master. In other words, the castle is now safe. Ironically, the safest place is right on the enemy's doorstep. Those who cling desperately to their lives would never go to such a place. The path only opens to those who simply see life as a means to accomplishing their goals. You should be proud. It wasn't your skill with a sword that allowed you to accomplish so much. It was your bravery. You are brave enough to take a step forward to the land of the dead, to throw away that which cannot be replaced, all so you can gain something unknown, something new. If you do, you will come to see that which cannot be seen. How could you? Do you not value your life? Answer me! How could you do this? Of course I value my life. Of course I'm afraid of dying. I can't stop shaking. Then why? It's scary, losing something you love. You gotta take the risk. You gotta take risks to get rewards. That's what everyone has taught me. Everyone? Ashigara, Shuten, Zao. You said you threw away your hope. You're wrong, though. You just gave up. You still have hope. I saw your face from inside the ice. You look so sad, Chernobog. Your name. What is your name, young hero? Brandon Giolo. I see. My hero. You shall be the one to deliver death to the Dark Lord. You, Brandon Giolo. However, I, as the Dark Lord, will not go down without a fight. Now, brace yourself! Hero, try to slay me, for I am the Dark Lord Chernobog, and I have taken the lives of many.
暗いな。
チョコレートだぜ。
やれやれ。暗いな。
行くぞベイビー。
よっちまえ。チョコレートだぜ。
稲妻のごとく早く夜空の星より輝く思い出、この冒険の中で掴むのさ。さあ共に行こうぜ私のヒーロー。ひと夏のクライマックスだ。
よっちまえ。チョコレートだぜ。
分かったよスー。
行くぞベイビー。
よっちまえ。チョコレートだぜ。
How'd you get hit with countdown? When and how did you get hit with countdown?
分かったよスーリアの輝きを。
夜空の星より輝く思い出、この冒険の中で掴むのさ。さあ共に行こうぜ私のヒーロー。ひと夏のクライマックスだ。
甘くて苦いワルの味、そこに酔わせて連れてってやる。この瀬戸様がお前をずっとどこまでも。
君はやっぱりヒーローなんだな。かっこいいぜ。最高だったよ。